Hey guys, welcome to the Big Crunch Part 1 of Brighton versus Liverpool in Let's Play Football Manager 2013, I should say. I still can't get over the fact that it's 2013. And of course it is the Capital One Cup semi-finals. Now I realise that, of course, there are bigger things out there than the... sorry, let me just adjust the mic there. There are bigger things, of course, out there than the Capital One Cup. But it's a semi-final over 2 legs. I couldn't resist doing this live, and you guys want more live commentary, so I'm going to give you it. One thing I might do in the future is do a whole season live, because I know a few people want that. I might do that and then sort of transfer the updates to Southport. How I'm going to fit that in, I don't know, because the Southport save takes so long. But yeah, there you go. So this is the team then. Now, I'm doing this before doing the video you've just watched previously, so yeah, I don't know how that's going to work, but yeah, I don't know, that's the benefit of save checkpoints. But basically look at the Brighton team here. Now it's sort of different. Obviously we've gone over the review already, and we saw the 3-2 game, which was great. The main feature, of course, now that I was planning to do before Liverpool came over and said, hey, do you want to join, was completely redo this defence, and that's basically what Pep Guardiola has done. He has shot down this defence and started again. The only or the two, I guess, stay makers from that from the original defence Ronald Custers, of course, still the captain, and Alessandro Panucci in goal, who has seemingly replaced Jack Butland as the number one. And I think that had been coming for quite some time. I managed to rotate goalkeepers, which is quite unorthodox. You don't quite see that very often. But obviously the game only thinks like the crow flies. It's very straight and linear and doesn't really try to mix it up at all. So it basically plays Panucci all the time, demoted Jack Butland to the reserves, and he wanted out. So he's gone somewhere, I have no idea. I think he might actually be at City. I could be wrong there, but he's getting on a bit. Well, I say getting on a bit. I mean, 33, that's hardly old for a goalkeeper. That's virtually prime. Prime virtually for a goalkeeper. Anyway, enough about Brighton. Let's hope Jose Vicente doesn't come to kick me in the arse, because of course I signed him, and he was just starting to show his worth as I left. In the last sort of. Obviously, I realised you didn't get to see it, unfortunately, due to the fact that the ScreenFlow software kind of buggered out on me, which I've never seen before. So I'm just gonna hopefully take that as a one-off. He actually did start to show his worth. He scored about 6 or 7 goals in his last 10 games or something, so he started to look good. But anyway, the opening thing here we have now, Tom King is actually going to be in goal. Talked previously about how much better he's exceeded my expectations considerably, but if you look here, his condition's not that great, and he's currently undergoing treatment for flu. He basically has flu. Now, I wouldn't say his condition would be that bad. If you're out for a day with flu, usually if you've got one more day's worth of flu left, usually you're not that bad. I get a flu constantly. I get flus like 3 or 4 months every winter. Every sort of, I get it in October, then I get it in January, and then I'll get it in April, and then I'll get it in July, which is probably hay fever, but there you go. I always get flus and colds and stuff. But you're usually in the last day, you feel a lot better. You feel as if you can actually do things on that sort of last day. It's still lingering. You still feel a bit groggy, but that doesn't seem to reflect that at all. So I'm going to make him play. And obviously, as you saw previously, Godoy is unfortunately on international duty for some reason. He's African Cup of Nations or something. I don't get it, even though he's from Guatemala. I've got Romero, Glukov, Robinson, and Tucci at the back, with Valero, Tobias, and Egerton is on the right. Torre, Wallace, and Koulibaly up front. Now, of course, I'm swapping Koulibaly with Wallace there. You're wondering why on earth Wallace is not front. Well, Koulibaly has been he's not been amazing as such, but he's done very, very well. He's got an awful lot of goals. You can see 14 in 14 starts, 14 starts and 10 sub appearances. So, he certainly has done rather well. So I cannot possibly turn it down. So then, this is the big one. Really looking forward to this. So let's start part 1. So I think we'll go straight away. I think we are already on control, and I think I will keep it on control because that usually does work. I won't usually like to use the shout. I usually wait. The first thing I always do when we go to attack is push higher up, but I usually just sort of give the game a few minutes to dear King, just to pan out and see what the how the game goes and all that. The important thing at the moment is I know King is going to have a shocker. And I know that because I've switched the cameras on, and anytime I switch the cameras on, a player who I praise, I'll say cameras, screen recording, it's a saying. Anytime I switch the screen recorder on, they always bomb and dive and say, "Oh no, don't worry, he's actually been really good this season. He's been really good." I imagine Koulibaly will be the same, and maybe Barry Wallace as well, who I've of course forever praised. Although you have seen at least evidence of his good nature. But there's Koulibaly's shot, and he's going to follow it in. Owen Egerton with a flick on, and we have taken the lead. Potentially the first time I've ever, actually, I guess on the game, I was going to say in real life, but the first times I've ever actually sort of celebrated the goal against Brighton there. So of course we played them twice last season in real life, so that is completely unfalse. But nice little slide there from Koulibaly, and once again the decision to play him up front is justified. Now hopefully we won't concede a goal through a player that Pep signs, because that would be quite embarrassing. I can imagine that some of these players would have quite an argument with him. If you've ever seen a video called I Am Zlatan, watch it. It's hysterical. Just type in on YouTube I should say, I Am Zlatan. And it is one of the funniest things you'll see all year. The thumbnail should be two teddy bears talking to each other. Hang on, here goes Yaya Toure. And honestly, it's so funny. You can see the arguments happen. Look at this from Yaya Toure. Oh, if the finish was there, that could have been an incredible goal. Still though, we come forward with Tochi, I think, isn't it? Oh, Egerton done there. I still can't figure out, is it Egerton or Egerton? If anyone has a name similar, or know anyone with a name similar to that, please say, because I imagine if it's Egerton, it would be double G. Oh, hang on. Is Vicente? Where's the goalkeeper going? Oh, and dear. Vicente screws that one wide. That was not a good shot at all from this young Spaniard. I'm thankful that actually he's up front, because he can be quite inconsistent, but at the same time he can be very, very good. This is a grudge match. I really want to see Custers versus Wallace, two of the best in their respective positions I've seen certainly on FM13. Oh, look at that for a ball for Vicente. Glukov turns him. Oh, Nowakowski's free. Oh my goodness me. Well, he's offside, so it doesn't matter, but that is a shocking miss. We're gonna have to. I think we should just. Problem is, we've taken a lead now. They look more up for it. I need to do something quickly, because they are looking more and more threatening all the time. Gordon's, oh dear, there you go. I could see it coming. It was coming. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to go. Fight fire with fire, press more, or sort of sit back and just sort of let them, let their attack sort of fizzle out. But yeah, Jack Robinson could have cleared that. He got in front of him. Why did he just sort of run away from the ball? Okay, we'll go to attacking. Yeah, this isn't working. This seems to be, if you look at the possession bars there. Yes, that incidentally is a tactic there I have. It is called job wing abuse. Oh, hang on. Koulibaly has space, and Panucci with a good save. I think he should have scored there. Obviously, at least we're having more of the possession again, so I will leave that as attacking for now. And Romero with a really good header chance. Okay, well, half an hour in, it's 1-1. Right, okay, what we're going to do now is leave it and just see what happens. I usually like to do more shots, but incidentally, since they have scored, we have been more or less on top again. Sort of. Here's a chance for Egerton. Oh, I should have scored there. Maybe it was a tricky chance. He was going in at pace. That was a real chance. Well, yeah, they've barely had any possession. There's Tiguaino, who caused me all sorts of problems when he played for Aston Villa. Oh, Gordon, can't let him have room. So dangerous. And this lad as well is pretty good. Tiguaino, not a signing, of course, Pep made. But yeah, he was really good actually. I remember he came in as a youngster in an Aston Villa team. Tore the Brighton team apart, remember, one time. I played like a young defence, and I paid for it badly. He has real flair, this Tiguaino, I think is how you pronounce it. So again, I am absolutely shocking with pronunciations. I know you don't have to tell me. Anyway, it's a really nice ball to Koulibaly. And it nearly fell for Toure coming in there. Probably shot was never really on, to be honest. It was always going to be blocked. And that is hard time. Well, certainly was action-packed. I agree with the commentator there. Let's have a look at some of the ratings then. So Tom King, not absolutely terrible. Touchy's not actually been that great. Yaya Toure, it's a bit harsh, 6.7. I thought he's done okay. He made a decent run. Yeah, possession 50-50. We've had the more shots, more on target, more fouls. But yeah, okay, well, I'm going to go to the tactics. I'm going to change Barry Wallace to advanced playmaker, and let's wait to that. Because I want to see what happens. Well, let's try on support and Egerton on. I'm going to call him Egerton unless someone else tells me what it is, because that doesn't look. Egerton doesn't sound right, so I'm going to say Egerton. I want to try that. And again, we'll start at a control. I never really like to start the half. A very sort of tentative and tense half of game of football like this in attack, because the players can come out with the mentality sometimes, then they just sort of. If you've ever seen Mike Bassett, you'll know what I'm going to say here. I'm going to say Gary Wackett mentality, or I guess the Paul Gascoigne mentality, because that is who his character was based on. But if you've ever seen Mike Bassett, the Wackett mentality, I think it was a bit crazy. Anyway, here's Wallace. I would like to nickname him William, but it'd be a bit weird, because William Wallace is a very nice way of saying it. Anyway, here he is. Oh, and Panucci, save. Egerton pulls it across. Oh, and it's gone in. And Wallace has somehow fired that in. I have no idea how. He got it. He was behind Ronald Custard at this point. I thought Custard fired it in. Let's see. So Egerton pulls it back. I thought, what on earth is he doing? Custard's half asleep. So, he's won that battle. But has he won the war with Barry Wallace? It is 2-1. So we have the lead. And again, what I might do is now change it back to counter. Now, let's hope Tigueno doesn't. Thank God, he is very dangerous, as I say. He had a really good game in the I think it was him. In the 3-2, here's Egerton. Apologies if I do call him Egerton, I can't help it. That's what I've come to know him as. Come on. Slightly lackadaisical pass. See what I mean? Look at these blistering runs he has. Oh, and it's fallen to Vicente. Oh my God, where did Gordon come from? It's another fucking man, they seriously will not lie down. I thought there was an inkling of offside touchy again. Not really impressive. I don't know what the defenders are doing, and then Gordon just comes out of nowhere. It's a pity actually couldn't have been able to buy some of these players. Okay, we're going to change it to attacking again, and that's probably going to. Yeah, they're probably going to go in with the counter mentality, aren't they? Come on, wake up! Why did you let him have the ball there? That was okay. It was a terrible shot, but why on earth? He was clearly in front of me. Could have calmly cleared that. Yeah, he let him have the ball. That was pretty poor. And Wallace has somehow been booked. I don't know. Okay, we're going to make a change here. Yaya Touré's not had the best game, so what we're going to do is bring on Jude Nugent. I promised I wouldn't sing Hey Jude, so I'm not going to. Even if he does score a winner. Well, look at that possession. But I need to stop putting my mouse down there. The dock just keeps coming up. I can't not make it not do that, unfortunately. You can have a look at my nice, colourful apps, though. So, if you're interested. And that is an absolutely dreadful shot by Henry Egerton. I don't know what he's trying to do there. Anyway, God, we're into the last 10 minutes or so I'm probably going to take him off. So that was pretty poor. And we're going to bring on Zoran Blunjak, who I think is a great player. I might just push higher up for the last 10 minutes as well, just maybe if we can get something. I mean, we're still in the game, obviously. I would expect us to be at this point. Oh dear, so I didn't mean that. This is a dangerous free kick, though. And Tobias has got this. Run, you bastard, run. Run like Mel Gibson and Gallipoli. Go on, go. Oh, for fuck's sake, could have gone on there. Right, Blunjak, put a good cross in. Oh, it's going to go to Wallace. Oh, yes. I knew as soon as that came to him, that's his 20th goal of the season, that was going to end up in the back of the net. It bounced all the way through. Look at this. Blunjak, I think it was a cross. Was it deflected? Traore with the strangest. Well, he certainly is a Traore. I imagine the son of Jimmy, because that was some strange defending. Right, okay, we're going to get a defensive. I'm not going to leak the shouts. Very rare. I actually do like to use the shouts, I should point out. But it's been such a wide and open game that I've not really had the chance to, because you usually can apply a bit of knowledge and a bit of thinking time to the game. Well, this has been such an open game. I've not really been able to buy. Could Blunjak go again here? So Wallace is on a hat trick. He has two. Tobias now to Nugent and Villaro. Spaniard comes forward. Oh, that was close. Very close. It's not going to be another 3-2, surely. Okay, we're going to make another change now. And we are going to bring on... I don't want to bring on... Oh, God. I guess what I might do is this. Hang on. Pause the game. Keep you in suspense. What I'm going to do is bring on Marco Breen for Koulibaly, so we can shore up that defence. I know you might be thinking I'm a little bit crazy, but trust me, I know what I'm doing. I don't really. Inside forwards. Here we go. Let's play. Okay, we've got 1 minute of normal time. Jude Nugent's on the corner. He's going to be taking his time. God, I hate it when the CPU does that immensely. You just want to shout through the screen and go, "Hey, ref, look at this dickhead. Why is he allowed to do it?" And he really shouldn't be able to. Anyway, 3 minutes. Surprised no one actually gets booked for doing things like that. Like, it is actually in there. And it looks like that will be the last action of the game. In the middle of the field when it comes to the 93rd minute. Maybe one final chance. There's Wellington for Brighton. Surely, referee, you've got to blow it up, man. You've got to blow up once Panucci hoofs this. Come on. It's going to be another 3-2, surely. Let him go forward, haven't you? Go, come on, ref. 30 seconds. Go on, Jude. Get in there. There you go. So, once again, Barry Wallace, the hero for Liverpool. That is 2 goals. Ladislav Gordon. Really, really good player. Man of the match there. Whoa, that was a good one. That was a very good one. And now, as you can see, he is joint top goal scorer in the competition. That is with 6 goals, level with Tottenham's Apostolos Bodinius, whatever. And yeah, that was a really good game. I really enjoyed that one. Yaya Toure didn't have the best game in the world. If you're watching this for the first time, no, that is not the real Yaya Toure. I realise I keep saying that, but there are viewers who tune in for the first time. I say viewers, whatever. People who watch for the first time are like, is that the real Yaya Toure playing in 2027? What's going on? Anyway, so we do get the win. Brighton peg us back twice. Again, yeah. Oh no, they pegged us back to 2-2. So it was 2-2 before we went on and actually got the win. So there we go. Pleased to get the win, but is it a good enough platform to take away to the Amex? I think we can be very confident. I'm not going to go over cocky, but that is certainly nothing to fear indeed. So, yes, 3-2 as we head to the Amex. My first time going back to the Amex because, of course, the previous game, which also ended 3-2, as you know, was at Anfield, and so was that one. So I'm really, really looking forward to it. Thank you very much for watching. Give the video a like, and I will see you then for part 2, the second leg at the American Express Community Stadium, Liverpool versus Brighton in the semi-finals of the Capital One Cup. See you next time.